Hello everyone, this is Ken with Power Source Electric. We're heading out to a customer's house right now to find out what trouble he's having with the swimming pool. He's got a disconnect, which is a switch that turns power off and on. Disconnect that's bad, and we're going to troubleshoot it for him, find out why it's bad, and look at repairing it. Alright, we're here, and just got out of the truck. I went ahead and took the cover off so I could take a look at inside the panel. So we're going to do that together and find out what's going on. So we got a breaker that's tripping, and it looks like the main panel has been replaced recently. The customer said that his breaker is tripping, and looks like this 2-pole 15 amp breaker right here is the one that's tripping. So we're going to go find out where it goes to. He says a well pump down the road, and let's go take a look at that. Okay, so I can see it now. I see a well pump hiding behind some trees, and this is pretty far away. There's the house is back there looking around, and we're gonna head on up to find out what's going on with the power. So we see a disconnect. I see some wire laying on top of the ground. I don't know if you guys can see that, but you see that gray wire right there next to the going into the bottom of the disconnect. That doesn't look good. Let's take a look at what's inside. And yeah, somebody has done some of their own handiwork on this. Looks like the breaker has been bypassed, meaning they just cut the wires off of it and connected it directly to the power supply coming in to supply the pump. And I'm pretty sure this wouldn't work. We probably have a short someplace under the ground. Just all of the wire being exposed to the elements could cause a break anywhere in this line. So we're going to recommend to the homeowner that we replace the feed, put a new disconnect on it, and at least get power out here, and then we can check the rest of the equipment. And until we do that, there's nothing else we can tell on that. But the wire is definitely undersized, and it looks like somebody tried to do a home repair that didn't work out. Hello, this is Ken again. I just spoke with the customer and told him what I thought needed to be done with his house, and what we're going to propose to do is to increase the wire size going out to his well pump, because we have quite a bit of distance. It looks like it's almost 100 yards out. We've got what he has in there now looks like a temporary wire. Half of it's in the ground, half of it's out of the ground, and we're going to replace that wire with a larger gauge wire. We're also going to run it in conduit versus the underground wire, because he has a lot of property, and since we are running about 100 yards out, we're going to give him an option of pulling in more circuits later on in case he needs it. The property has a long driveway. He could possibly need some lights later, and we don't want to redig the same trench by putting in too small of a conduit or by putting in direct burial cable. So we're going to go ahead and run this in conduit. Also, over here at his well, we're going to put in a new disconnect. Actually put in like a little sub panel with a grounding bar. We're pretty far away from the house and the main service, so we're going to go ahead and ground this service and put in a 30 amp sub panel. That way we'd have some room to pull off for some extra lighting in case he needs it, and get rid of this mess that's here now. So once we get done with that, we will get done with giving him the estimate for that. I'll talk with him on the phone, explain everything that we're doing, and give him the price and see if we win the job. And I'll let you know how that goes. Thanks. All right, we won this job, and very happy. Winning a job it's not easy. You have to give the customer a good price. You have to win his trust, make sure that he knows that you're going to do the best job you can, and then you got to deliver on it. So this is the part where we win the job. We're getting ready to start delivering what we say. Alright, so we started digging our trench from the house panel. We started off with a piece of machinery, but even though we had locates to locate any underground utilities, we found that there were too many sprinkler pipes and other water pipes underground. So we switched over to hand digging, which takes a little bit more time, but it's better than damaging a lot of pipes underground. So right now we're installing a 1-inch conduit, and we put it pretty deep because there's a driveway. Let's see if we can get take a look at it down there. There we go. And there it is. There's our 1-inch conduit, and that is about 2 feet underground, going across this driveway here. And we've gotten up to this point. We're going to make our turn, take it down the driveway, and head over to our well. So we've completed the job over here with the well pump. Here's a new panel installed. We put it on a brand new 4x4 pressure treated post. We have a photocell that's going to control that light that we mounted up on a post. Originally we were going to mount it in a tree, but we have the homeowner asked if we put it on a pole for him, which we did, a pressure treated pole, and we also added an outlet, weatherproof outlet, so that he would have more use out of his power out here. We increased the power coming out to the well pump, and we added that sub panel so that in the future, if he needed to pull a circuit off of it, that he could. And there it is, all the trenching done. It's all backfilled, and we've completed the job.